In the lush forests of ancient Greece, where gods walked among mortals and nature pulsed with life, a tragic story of unrequited love unfolded. The god Apollo, radiant and powerful, fell deeply in love with the beautiful nymph Daphne, but their love was not destined to flourish. This is the story of a love that could not be and the divine transformation that followed. After slaying the monstrous serpent Python, Apollo, the god of light, music, and prophecy, was filled with pride. His victory was celebrated, his strength unmatched. But as he basked in his newfound glory, his heart was about to face its greatest challenge, a love he could not conquer. Unbeknownst to Apollo, his fate was sealed not by an enemy of strength but by the mischievous god of love, Eros. Angered by Apollo's boastful words about his superiority in archery, Eros decided to teach him a lesson. With his bow in hand, Eros shot 2 arrows, one tipped with gold, destined to ignite uncontrollable love, and the other with lead, meant to cause indifference. The golden arrow struck Apollo, filling him with an intense, overwhelming desire for Daphne, a nymph who had dedicated her life to remaining free from love's grasp. But the lead arrow pierced Daphne's heart, causing her to reject all advances, including Apollo's. Upon seeing Daphne, Apollo was struck by her beauty, her grace, her purity, and her freedom. He could not resist her, and his heart burned with longing. But for Daphne, Apollo's gaze was nothing but a burden, a threat to the peace she cherished. Apollo, driven by the power of the golden arrow, pursued Daphne with all his charm. He called to her, praising her beauty, promising her protection and eternal love. But Daphne, feeling only the indifference of the lead arrow, fled from him, her heart set on remaining untouched by the complications of love. As Daphne ran, the forest itself seemed to bend to her will, offering her paths of escape. But Apollo, a god, was relentless. His speed was unmatched, and with each step he closed the distance between them. The nymph's heart pounded with fear as Apollo's voice echoed behind her. "Daphne, wait! Do not fear me. I am Apollo, the god of light, of prophecy. I mean you no harm. Let me love you, and you shall live in glory." But Daphne's heart knew no comfort in Apollo's words. She did not desire glory or the love of a god. She desired only her freedom. Freedom from love, freedom from pursuit. "Father, help me. If rivers truly have divine power, transform me. Destroy this beauty that has brought me nothing but despair." In her final moment of desperation, Daphne called out to her father, the river god Punnius, begging for salvation. And the gods answered. In an instant, Daphne's body began to transform. Her feet became rooted in the earth, her arms stretched toward the sky, and her soft skin hardened into bark. Her hair became leaves, and her graceful form turned into the strong, unwavering trunk of a laurel tree. At the moment Apollo reached her, it was too late. The woman he had loved was gone, transformed into a tree, her beauty and spirit forever entwined with nature. Apollo's heart ached with loss, but he could not undo what had been done. "You may not be mine, Daphne, but you will be honored forever. I will cherish you for all eternity. You will become my symbol, the laurel tree, a sign of victory, peace, and glory." In his grief, Apollo declared the laurel tree sacred. From that day forward, the laurel became a symbol of victory and honor, worn by heroes, athletes, and poets alike. Though Daphne had escaped Apollo's love, her legacy lived on, intertwined with the god who had pursued her. Daphne's transformation is a poignant reminder of the power of free will and the consequences of desire. While Apollo, the god of light, could conquer monsters and rule over the heavens, he could not conquer the heart of a free spirit. And in her transformation, Daphne achieved what she desired most: freedom, though at a great cost. Apollo's pursuit of Daphne reminds us that love cannot be forced, even by the gods. Join us next time as we explore more stories from the myths of old. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more epic tales from mythology.